My next guest was one of the founders of the legendary early 70s band, the New York Dolls. He then went on to a solo career that is one of the hottest in popular music at the present time. His latest album, of which I have a copy right here, is entitled Live It Up, has just been named one of the top 10... Oh, I'm sorry. Has just been named one of the top 10 rock and roll albums of the year by Time Magazine. We're delighted to welcome Mr. David Johansen.
In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying. Oh, little girl, you're so young and pretty, and one thing I know is true: you're gonna die before your time is due. You see my daddy in bed and dying. You see his hair been turning gray. He been working and slaving his life away. Yes, he did. He been working my way. Working, baby. He been work. Me and you, yeah. When you complain, you criticize, I feel I'm nothing in your eyes. You make me feel like giving up, because my best just ain't good enough. Hey girl, I want you to provide for you. Do all the things that you want me to. But oh no, don't bring me down. Oh no, please. Oh no, don't bring me down. It's a hard world, you get a break in. All the good things have been taken. But girl, there only is some mercy these days. So I'm just in these lands I'm missing. Yes, someday you better hear what I say. I'm gonna ride the surface. No more time spent the sweat and race. I bust loose. It ain't no use calling me down. So stick around, baby. Remember, it's my life and I'll do what I want. It's my mind and I'll think what I want. You show me I'm wrong. You hurt me sometimes. Someday I'll treat you real fine.
Very nice. And, of course, Paul Schaefer, Hiram Bullock, Will Lee, and Steve Jordan, our band. Sounded very good, gentlemen. Very nice. Nice to meet you. How I mentioned in the beginning here that this album was picked by Time Magazine as one of the 10 best of the year.
Yeah, we got a very esoteric album on our hands, obviously.
Does that give you a good feeling, though, when that happens?
It really does. At the end of the year, especially, you know, Christmas time and stuff, it's a good kind of boost in the chops, as they say, you know. You know what I mean.
Sure, yeah. It's a very pleasant way to end the year. Tell me, David, about the legendary, as we said, New York Dolls.
Well, the New York Dolls, that's the band I guess I started in professional show business with. Before that, I was in a couple other bands, Vagabond Missionaries in Staten Island and Fast Eddie and the Electric Japs. But
Fast Eddie and the Electric Japs.
well, you see, we had one of the guys, this guy Fast Eddie in our band, his father was a war hero, and he had this big Japanese flag that he brought back and from Iwo Jima, wherever they did that. And we had all Japanese equipment, and we were the Electric Japs henceforth. Wasn't a really professional band. We used to play at like sock hops or whatever you want to call it.
And then now tell me, describe for me the New York Dolls.
Then the
What
New
was
York Dolls.
nature?
See, then I was living in the East Village, and I met these guys, and we were like really early movers and shakers in the ecological movement, and meaning that we would wear anything, lampshades or those like garbage bags we used to put holes in the side and in the top and make like. Twiggy would be happy about that. Anyway,
you wore makeup.
we had a very colloquial. We wore makeup,
Yeah.
tons of makeup. Yeah. Well, because we were going through this adolescence, and you get those smudge marks on your face.
So it's just easier to put on some eyeliner and forget it.
And Clearasil. Like, people used to think you put on too much Clearasil, they think you're wearing makeup, stuff like that. But we had like a very colloquial sense of humor, and it was very kind of to a point like St. Mark's and Second. Is how colloquial we were. So it didn't translate that much.
Not a real broad audience then, huh?
Very colloquial, yeah.
But you were big on one corner.
Yeah.
Now you did you had kind of an adversarial relationship with your live audiences?
Well, yeah, because at the time, you know, I don't want to mention names or anything, but, you know, it's the same thing today with rock and roll. There's a lot of really bands around that don't really make you want to shake. You know what I mean? So we always wanted to educate the audience. I think at the point that I've gotten to now, I'm not that adversarial or whatever you want to call it. I used to call it a confrontational kind of theater, where we used to tell the audience, you know, you stink, and stuff like that, and, you know, get up and do your stuff. But I think, you know, there's a lot of like-minded people today, so it's not really necessary in this day and age.
But did the audience seem to they enjoyed that when you would say you stink, for example?
Yeah, I think they enjoyed it. I don't know. Some people enjoyed it, some people didn't. I mean, it didn't translate that well, I don't think, internationally. Internationally, it did well, but in, like, Peoria, they didn't get it.
Puzzling. Yeah. We want to get you. We would like to have you sing another song if you can. But before you do that, can you tell me about you were with the Who for their last American tour, right? Was that a good deal?
Was that a good deal?
Good job? Good gig?
Oh, yeah, it was a good gig. I don't know if it was a good deal. I enjoyed playing, you know, like we played a lot of hockey arenas last year with Pat Benatar and stuff like that. And this year we got to play like, you know, Shea Stadium and the place in Buffalo where they play football. I forget the name of the
Schaefer?
theater. It's
Rich?
a big place. 83,000 or something. So it's interesting when you come out there and you're in front of all these millions of people. It's an interesting feeling. It makes you kind of a little wobbly at the knees. Then you see them kind of like hosing everyone down and stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah. We're gonna do that here in a minute. You're gonna do another song from Live It Up. Is that correct?
Yeah,
David?
we're gonna do Stranded in the Jungle while
Stranded in
trying
the
to
Jungle.
keep a date.
Terrific. All right. If you go on over there, if you'll do that, sir. Mr. David Johansen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. This is called Stranded in the Jungle.
Jungle, I was afraid into my plane. I've been picked up and spotted by the girl of Lover's Lane. I says, meanwhile, back in the States, hey! So baby, baby, let's make romance. Your old time love, have you got a chance? You say me in the jungle, baby, she can be. She got my pretty darling, just you and me. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah. And meanwhile, back in the jungle. See, these boys in the jungle had me on the run. There's something heavy hit me like an atomic bomb. I woke up kind of slow. My head's starting to clear. I get this strange feeling I'm wearing cooking gear. I smell something cooking. I look around to see. That's when I found out they were cooking me. I said, "Oh my God, a chugga-bugger! Get me out of here!" Baby, baby, let's make romance. Your old time love, has you got a chance? I'm saying he's standing in the jungle, baby, she can be. Got my pretty darling like it used to be. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah. Come on, boys. Meanwhile, back in the jungle. When I jump out the pipe, I try to get away. I'm panicking, worried about what my baby might say. So I jump in the ocean, I started to swim, but my chances of survival is getting mighty slim. I thumbed down a whale that was passing my way. I reached the States in about half a day. I got a Lover's Lane. My soul was dead. My heart was gone. And here's what I say. Baby, baby, the man is no good. Oh, baby, baby, yeah. You should have understood. I tell you, can't touch me, no, as long as I'm free. Girl, I'm pretty darling like it used to be, 'cause I love you. Well, I love you. Said I love you. I really love you.
We'll be right back after this with Twiggy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Paul.